Like the bourbon that's poured into an old-fashioned. Some things just get better with age. These painted bourbon barrel heads that surround the bar at the CAMBRIA Hotel in downtown Louisville are proof. An accessible exhibit anyone can enjoy from Morgan Hancock's nonprofit Bourbon with Heart, with the same goal for artists.
Our mission is to provide platforms, to provide access and opportunities to local artists who may not otherwise have them.
In this Seasoned Spirits exhibit, she's showcasing 50 barrel heads painted by Kentuckians over the age of 50, featuring artists who have lived all the way up to over a century.
Hazel is our artist who's turning 102 next month. She was a pianist and an artist her whole life. She has Alzheimer's now, but she says that art and music help her remember.
These pieces incorporate all different types of mediums.
She makes these designs with paper plate and then paints them.
And creative takes on Kentucky.
This is super cool.
That might only come with a lot of lived experience in the bluegrass state. Some were created by longtime professional artists, while others are getting their first chance ever to display art in public.
This artist is 80 years old. This is his first time ever doing anything in an exhibit. He said he doodles during church services on the pamphlets, and so he put it on a bourbon barrel. You cannot underestimate the power of just being seen, and especially for our more seasoned artists who maybe thought the days of being the star were over, but they weren't.
That's especially true for the star artist, with pieces right in the middle of the exhibit. 67-year-old Bob Schack created these two barrels, playing on a saying you'll hear in the bluegrass.
I just don't want to make it shine and bring it to life.
He had a full career hand illustrating lettering like this.
I like the sharpness of the points that go to a point.
For household names everyone grew up with before computers could do the job. He still keeps these sketches of his work.
I would do packaging quite a bit, a lot of Tide and Crest and Jif peanut butter and cookies.
His work is impressive enough on its own, but even more so when you learn.
14 years ago, I was diagnosed with Parkinson's, and that changed everything.
He was a little nervous when asked to be part of this exhibit because shaky hands make it hard to paint straight lines.
I cheated a little bit, and I have little tricks that I use, like once I have the paint where I want it to be, sometimes there's little mistakes and little bleed outs of color. Well, I just take a ballpoint pen to clean it up.
His can-do attitude is one of the reasons Schack was named the National Parkinson's Institute's 2023 Parkinson's Warrior of the Year.
The luxury I have had is to really relearn things all over again. And I didn't know how long Parkinson's would allow me to do that, but it's been 14 years already. And I think I got a lot more years ahead of me still.
And with that time, he shows me photos on his phone.
This one is one of my wife's favorites.
Of how he's adapted to the shakiness, creating different styles of art than before, with fewer straight lines, but equally as skilled. Still, he wanted this exhibit to reflect his trademark style and encourage others.
Just keep doing what you do. Doesn't matter how good it is, but just you got to keep moving. You have to get up every day and just go. Do something.
A cocktail for success when it comes to only getting better with age. Jacqulyn Powell, Spectrum News.